Hi, my lovely people. Look who's on the menu today, y'all. Look who is on the menu today. We got to talk about Liv. She's trapped in a house of hell and mold and dander. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's run this intro. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we ain't even gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna jump right in with this one. So, if people have been keeping up with Liv, I'll give a little backstory, then we'll get into the reaction. So, pretty much, Liv has been living in this dungeon esque. Jeez, don't make me laugh. Some dungeon esque backyard, back of the house, bedroom, basement, loft type of deal. And she's been telling everybody she's living her best life. Well, then, Olivia, I mean, I don't want to say it's doxed because it's public knowledge. Someone got a hold of the home that her mother owns. And FYI, while you're looking at that, it's more than one. Just let me give you a heads up. For the people that are looking. And there's a lot more things you can find out. I was laughing when Olivia, let me tell y'all something. I'm not even saying this to be funny. When Olivia went to that little Chinese restaurant, I knew exactly what area she was in. And one thing Olivia does not realize is this right here, honey. If you, that's like if I go to a store that's right down the street from my house and there's that one whack whack or two whack whack, three whack whack people that really want to know where I'm at and they start looking for it. They could Google that store because I mean, you surely went to this little Chinese restaurant and you showed the whole outside. And as soon as you did, I was like, bingo, been there, done that. And see, there's a lot of people there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you can't get mad that someone found out the area you're in because you constantly go shopping and eating and show the area that you're in. And I'm sorry, no one with these gas prices, especially in, California, is going to be traveling 50,000 miles away from their home to go somewhere. So Olivia, you kind of did it on yourself and on your own. So let it be there. Because see, one thing I will say that people need to realize is people that watch this app are from all over the world. That'd be like if I was watching something and I'd be like, oh, I know that store. Like, for instance, y'all, and I'm not gonna go too far in it, it's that the Prince family. We all know they were from Fort Wayne, Indiana originally, remember? So I have ran into them. I have seen them in the past. I have videos in my phone of them upcoming and pumping gas and things of that nature because they live right here. But anywho, any there. Now let's keep going. Y'all, what's wrong with the house? That's the problem Olivia is embarrassed about. What's wrong with this thing? Mm-mm. Olivia, you living like Zolo. Now, see, this is my thing. Once she cracking on Zolo not too long ago saying he living with sheets and whatnot. Okay, yes, you got sheets as curtains. Oh, you and cutie. Yo, wait. I don't want to start this over. But that just blew up my head. Because her and Cutie Squad always beefing, but her and Cutie got the same curtains. Anywho, y'all got the same decor. Who is your decorator? Oh, don't let me get messy. Oh, don't let me get messy. Anyways, girl, what is going on? It looks like you moved in a room that was full of stuff and you just pushed the stuff to the back of the room and you just start laying in the bed. But y'all, that's not what's got me worried about this. It's the way the ceiling looks. It's a whole bunch of mold in every crack. Do y'all see that? It's a lot of water damage. It's something leaking the walls. Whoever's baby that is that you be having down there, man, I feel bad because that baby needs, oh my God, probably needs an inhaler living in that. So Olivia, there is no way you're living like that. Now come on, y'all. We could be funny, but then we got to be real. There's no way that Olivia is living like that and is living her freaking best life. You went from having your own apartment, your own car, your own clothes, your own space, and you telling us you living your best life living like that. Come on now. Come on now. Then you telling us you living your best life and you living up in freaking California. Uh-huh. Where it's hot as, oh my God, it's hot as a firecracker. And y'all got a window AC that's dirty. Not no window AC down in your dungeon. Just one in the living room. Girl, come on. Oh, y'all need to get Granny Rose up out of there. Hint, hint. Y'all need to get Granny Rose up out of there. Yeah, Granny Rose, So Olivia is now packing, she says, to move because She's been doxxed. Well, honey, listen here. Your other mother's house is public knowledge too. And what makes it really funny about the whole Stella thing is she's trying to say her mother owns the home. Well, if you actually go and dig a little further and you look at the deed, it says it's owned by Los Angeles County. So I don't know if you guys are behind on taxes. I don't know if you guys are trying to move there to catch up on these taxes. But honey, it ain't owned by Stella. And then if Stella owned houses, why would she be taking her time to go live with you and your kids and you're bouncing around between you and your sister? Girl, something just ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Is it that Stella's husband is really who had the owning of the homes and maybe sold it or lost it? I don't know. I don't care. The bottom line is whatever house you living in, honey, it needs to be condemned. Girl, mm-mm-mm. So I hear Olivia last night. I'm packing up. People are miserable. This, that, and the third. No, what is miserable is Olivia. You tell us that you that bitch all the time, but if you really were, you would have your own. You wouldn't be driving a rental. You wouldn't be living in a dungeon. You wouldn't be doing none of this, girl. Girl, you losing bad. You losing bad, bad. I just want to know one thing: whose baby daddy gonna let him live in that? Whose baby daddy is gonna let you raise their child in that and not come and try and do something? See, this is where the foolery and the fugaziness comes in. Olivia, where's your so-called baby daddy? Mm-hmm. Because we know Gerard, he wouldn't have let y'all live like that. He was gonna keep a job. Where's this baby daddy that's got special ops and in the military, this cop, this Jamaican king? Where is he at? Because girl, you looking real sad. You looking real sad, girl. You got your little light over there with your stand and your extra phone facing you to look like you're doing something behind the mirrors and all. All the smoke is behind the camera. Girl, you really should be crying. You really should be crying. You really should. You are 3 kids down. You done moved from your apartment. I don't care what you did with your shit. The bottom line is you living in a dungeon and you went from having your own stuff. You know, really, instead of getting on here and talking about what your mom has, you need to figure out what's wrong with your mama. And I ain't here to talk about people's mama, but oh well, they talked about mine, so let's do it. Something's wrong with Stella. I don't care what nobody says. Why is Stella always with Olivia? Why is Stella always living off of somebody else if she so-called owns these homes, if she so-called got it like that? That's number one. Number two, why? Why? Uh-huh. Are you so dependent on your mother? Girl, you a grown-ass woman. Why you always up Stella ass? And what is Stella doing for a living that she can just up and travel with you? Because she don't got no YouTube channel that you can do that from anywhere. So who is living off who? Y'all have a toxic relationship. Everybody should have a relationship with their mother and be close to their mother. But let me tell you something. Something is real toxic with this. Because Stella is always falling for Olivia's shit and Olivia is always falling for Stella's shit. And they are a team duo. They travel together. They lie together. They scheme together. And I'm pretty sure that they tooted and booted together. Because Stella is clapping them boots around somewhere. And honey, maybe it's at Figueroa Avenue. Come on, Californians. Oh, is she over on Figueroa with the boots on? Everybody from California will know what that is. I know a lot of people probably do. But y'all, I just really want to check in on this situation. I guess we'll be seeing where Olivia is so-called going to move to, seeing as though both houses are public knowledge. How fast she's going to move, because we know she ain't going to Texas, because if she was going to Texas and cared about her kids, she would have really been there. She would have really been there already. So we know that that's a lie. Y'all, tell me what y'all truly think about Olivia. Please do. Please do. And you know what? I want the comments to be fun. Let's just talk for real. Olivia over there looking like Cutie Squad and Zolo wrapped all in one. Girl, you got them beat. Oh, I'm going to see y'all in the comments. Ooh.